15 extreme body modifications. Piercings, tattoos, and more. We take a look at the most extreme body modifications that man and woman have endured. Number 15. Eye tattoos. Let's get straight into the list with a body mod that's not for the squeamish.
Yuck.
Eyeball tattoos, or to be more precise, ink injections to the whites of the eyes, are controversial, not only because they are irreversible, but because nobody knows the long-term effects that this procedure has on eyesight. The practice was pioneered around 2007 by body mod experts Shannon Larotte and Luna Cobra, and involves different colored dyes being injected into the sclera, the whites of the eye, to create a block or mix of colors. There are only a handful of artists that practice eyeball tattooing.
Yucky.
Most people choose the safer route of colored contact lenses. Number 14. Tooth filing. A lot of us have donned a set of vampire teeth for a creepy Halloween costume.
Creepy.
We've also all been for checkups with our dentist, but a small group of people have chosen to combine these two mundane events into this latest body modification fad. Be it cat's teeth or vampire's teeth, some see tooth filing as the logical step to complete their individual look.
I'm pretty.
The most extreme option is permanent dental work, involving shortening of the front teeth and sharpening of the canine teeth.
Woof.
For those less dedicated to the cause, semi-permanent caps or crowns can be fitted over the teeth.
Loser. Quitter.
Although less dangerous than many body modifications, tooth filing can lead to the development of an overbite, known as malocclusion, sensitivity of the teeth, and irritation of the gums. I'll bet it hurts when you bite your tongue too.
Owie.
Number 13. Wedding band piercing. What better way of showing your devotion to your other half than wearing a ring to symbolize your eternal love? Well, how about embedding that ring through your skin?
Ew.
Okay, so on the whole, this is purely a low-level piercing, where a stone is placed into the finger. This is a type of dermal piercing,
What?
a cross between piercing and an implant, and carries the risk of infection and scarring if not done correctly and cared for.
Care for me.
Number 12.
Number 12.
Number 12. All over body piercing. It's estimated that 14% of Americans have at least one piercing,
That's like 80 billion people, right?
with the ears, navel, and nose being the most popular places to pierce.
Where else?
But as with many things in life, some people feel the need to go to the extreme. Elaine Davidson, currently residing in Scotland, claims to house an impressive 9,000 metal additions.
That's crazy.
However, when officially counted earlier on in her career, the number was set at 462, enough to plant her firmly in the Guinness Book of Records as the most pierced woman in the world.
Congrats.
An impressive title if there ever was one. Elaine's male counterpart is Germany's Rolf Buchholz, whose collection of 453 piercings includes 31 in his ears, 25 in his eyebrows, and men, stop to catch your breath here, 278 in the genital area.
I'm gonna be sick.
Number 11. All over tattoos. Tattoos have been used as an art form for over centuries, even millennia, depending on which archaeologist you choose to believe.
I don't believe a thing you say.
These inked pictures on the skin are symbols of fraternity, loyalty, love, and strength.
Wussy.
Many choose the name of a loved one or an image that embodies beauty or cherished memories.
Never forget.
Some of the world's most tattooed people have discovered fame due to their unique love of art, such as model and actor Rick Zombie Boy Genest,
Creepy.
who starred in Lady Gaga's music video for her single Born This Way. It's not just a young man's game either. Isabel Varley was crowned the world's most tattooed senior citizen with over 93% of her body covered.
Keep going. You're almost there.
Number 10. Skin stretching.
What?
Look around at any rock concert and you'll no doubt find people with piercings aplenty, and, in particular, ear spacers,
What?
which are designed to stretch the skin of the earlobe to create a hollow circle.
You're hollow.
What is less common is skin stretching on other parts of the face, including the cheek and the chin.
Ew.
Unsurprisingly, this is less popular due to the difficulties caused by everyday tasks, such as eating,
Right. Obviously.
as well as the possibility that the skin may not heal in later life.
I'm old. And I'm bold.
Still, it might make trips to the dentist quicker. Number 9. Elvish ears. Many of us love to delve into the fantastical world of fairies, elves, and hobgoblins.
Gotta love those delvin' elves.
The success of films such as Lord of the Rings is proof of that.
Is it really?
So it's only logical that some people have chosen elective surgery to look like some of their favorite unearthly creatures.
Yep, sounds like logic.
Although ear reshaping poses few risks to your health, it is worth remembering the dangers that come with any surgery.
Owie.
Also, be aware of inexperienced body modifiers.
Liar. Scoundrel.
They may be willing to reshape your ears for a much lower cost than a plastic surgeon, but their level of expertise is lower too.
Amateur.
Number 8. Scarification and branding. For those looking for a more extreme body art than tattooing,
Extreme.
look no further than scarification.
Owie.
This risky procedure involves cutting or branding the skin to leave a permanent scar,
Ouch.
often in an intricate design.
Pretty.
Not only is this highly painful, but the risks of infection are high due to the amount of cut skin exposed to the air. Scarification's history is blurred, but it is known that cultures in Papua New Guinea, Australia, and Ethiopia all used scars and brands to show those initiated into tribes.
I'm a member.
Number 7.
7.
Skull spikes. Metal spikes can be put on the head by inserting a small platform under the skin into which the spikes are screwed.
It's a metal mohawk.
Not only does this procedure put you at risk of infection,
Yum.
but also the likelihood of other injuries is apparent. After all, anyone with long hair will know how easy it is to get caught up in something. Imagine 6-inch spikes coming out of your head.
I'd rather not.
Number 6. Corset piercing. Think of a corset, and the first image that springs to mind is one of femininity and style.
Yowza.
Beautiful womanly curves, achieved by the waist-cinching and rib-crushing corset,
Owie.
are desired by women and men alike, which is why those with a penchant for piercing, as an expression of beauty, have used the corset for their inspiration. Piercings on the back, delicately pulled together with ribbon, accentuate the hourglass figure that women have aspired to for generations.
You go, girl.
Number 5. Saline injections. Cosmetic surgery is growing in popularity as elective procedures become safer and better understood.
Oh, I get it now.
I can understand how people may want chest or butt implants, but I'm stumped by the bagel on the forehead look.
What?
This procedure is relatively simple, involving saline being injected into the forehead and then shaped. It also only lasts for about 24 hours, so at least you don't have to feel too much regret if you're not happy with the results.
I'm definitely not happy.
Number 4. Biohacking. Just over 30 years ago, we were introduced to the first ever PDA. Only a decade ago, we were looking forward to the release of the first ever iPhone. Now there's a new technological kid on the block.
What?
Biohacking is the term used for those who place pieces of technology under their skin.
Oh, good.
The term cyborg may sound extreme,
Extreme.
but it's a dream that many are wishing to pursue. Many biohackers have magnets or pins embedded into their fingers so that they can control other pieces of technology. Looks like the future is closer than we thought.
Stay away. Get away from me.
Number 3. Red Skull. We all have a favorite film villain.
Do we?
That guy we love to hate, or the misunderstood anti-hero of the modern age. Many of us can quote our favorite characters and name the actors who play them. But Henry Damon of Venezuela decided he wanted to take his love of Marvel's Red Skull to the extreme. He's not only dyed his skin and had implants cut into his face,
What?
he's even had the end of his nose chopped off to look like Captain America's arch nemesis.
Ew.
Just in case you were wondering, he's happily married and psychologically sound.
Really?
Number 2. Lizard Man. Another man who chose to mix his love of body modification and his hatred of the norm is America's Eric Sprague. It's no surprise that Eric prefers to go by the name Lizard Man.
I'll call you anything you want. Just go away.
His act involves a mix of sideshow acts, stand-up comedy, and music, but his appearance is probably the most notable of his achievements.
Durr.
His procedures include extensive tattooing, piercings, and the bifurcation or splitting of his tongue.
You look so awesome.
Number 1. Stalking Cat. The king of body modification has to be Dennis Avner, better known as Stalking Cat.
Meow.
At the age of 23, he modestly started his transformation with some tiger stripe tattoos. Over the years, he underwent over a dozen painful operations in a bid to convert into a female tiger.
Meow.
Although originally doctors helped by carrying out modification to his lips and nose, Avner later had to rely on body modification experts due to the extreme lengths he wanted to go to. Later, procedures include facial implants and tooth filing.
Pointy.
Avner's dream was to create the perfect blend of cat and human.
Keep trying.
He reportedly took his own life in 2012, and it's likely that he suffered from a rare form of body dysmorphic disorder.
That's sad.